Hi all, welcome to Numeriq Learning. So in today's video, let us continue practicing some problems from factorization using algebraic identity. So the first question for the day is, so you have to factorize 27y cube plus 125z cube. Okay, so the minute you see this question, you should understand that this is of the form a cube plus b cube. Okay, and we should know that a plus b the whole cube formula we discussed earlier. So it's nothing but a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b, right? So from here you will be able to get the formula for a cube plus b cube. So what is a cube plus b cube? It's nothing but it's a plus b the whole cube minus 3ab into a plus b, because the whole of this term will go to the other side. Okay, so plus will become minus and the rest of the terms will remain the same. So this is one important thing that you have to note. A cube plus b cube formula, it's a derived identity from the previous one. Now let us do the question. Okay, so you are given 27y cube, 27y cube plus 125z cube, right? This I can write it as 3y the whole cube plus 5z the whole cube, right? So this is like a cube plus b cube formula. So this is nothing but you can write it as, so 3y the whole cube plus 5z the whole cube is equal to a plus b. So 3y plus 5z the whole cube minus 3ab. What is a? A is 3y and b is nothing but your 5z into a plus b, or within bracket you have to write 3y plus 5z. Okay, so this is how you have to factorize it, right? Okay, so you can probably simplify it further. Say 3y plus 5z the whole cube minus 3 3s are 9, 9 5s are 45 yz into 3y plus 5z. Okay, or you can leave it like this and this is your final answer. Okay, so this is important, you have to remember it, a cube plus b cube formula. Okay, pause the video, try it yourself. Okay, I will give you another question. You have to do it the same way. Okay, it will again be a factorization problem. So the question is, factorize, try doing it the same way. Okay, factorize 64 m cube minus 343 n cube. Okay, m and n, right? So this is of the form 4m the whole cube minus 7n the whole cube, a cube minus b cube formula. So what is a cube minus b cube? So write a minus b the whole cube formula is nothing but a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b, isn't it? So now from here you will be able to get what is a cube minus b cube formula is nothing but a minus b the whole cube. This entire term will go to the other side, transposition happens. So plus 3ab into a minus b. So just substitute. So in our case, what is a? A is nothing but 4m and your b is nothing but your 7n. Okay, it's your homework. You will try and solve it, right? Now let us go to the 8th identity. Okay, this is the final identity, the 8th one, which is nothing but a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is nothing but a plus b plus c multiplied by a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. Okay, so this is your 8th identity. You will have a lot of problems. This is important as well. Okay, please do remember it. Let's do a question. The question is, factorize 27x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 9xyz. Okay, so let us first write it of the form a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. Okay, so let us write it like that, which is nothing but you will get 3x the whole cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3a is nothing but your 3x into y multiplied by z. Okay, so here you have got, you just have to, so here you have, I'm just writing it in a different color. Okay, so this is your a is nothing but your 3x, b is nothing but your y, and c is nothing but your z. Okay, so let's just apply it in the formula. As per the formula, let's write the formula again. So you have a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is nothing but a plus b plus c multiplied by a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. Just apply it in the formula. So your question is this: a cube plus b cube, a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. Yeah, 3abc. So you have to just, in place of a, b and c, you'll have to just substitute the value. So what do you get? A is 3x plus y plus z. Okay, and then I'm going to put a square bracket because a square is the first term, right? 3x the whole square plus y square plus z square minus ab. So minus 3x into y minus yz and then minus z into 3x. Okay, you can open the brackets and probably write it again. So 3x plus y plus z multiplied by 9x square plus y square plus z square minus 3xy minus yz minus 3zx. So this is your final answer. You have factorized it. Okay, so only this will be very easy for you only if you remember this formula, this one, right? Let me put it in a box. So you will have, whenever if you are asked for a 2-mark question, 1 mark or 1.5 marks will purely be if you are writing this particular identity correctly. So please mark it as important as well. Okay, I'm just going to put a star so that you people remember. Now there is another identity which you have, which is a derived identity from here. It is nothing but, see, suppose you are asked to find, okay, if you're asked to find, say, a cube plus b cube plus c cube, okay, this is the value that you're asked to find, say, okay, a cube plus b cube plus c cube. There is a formula, say if a plus b plus c is equal to 0, okay, if you're adding a, b and c, if that is 0, in this particular in this expression, if you put, the whole of the RHS will get cancelled, isn't it? So what will remain is nothing but, see, suppose you are asked to find a question wherein a cube plus b cube plus c cube is given. If you are applying in this, and if you are getting a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then the whole of this RHS term will be equal to 0. So what will you be left? You will be left with a cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to this minus 3abc will go to the other side, which will make it only 3abc. So that is one important question. Let's do that. Write down the question. If x plus y plus z equal to 0, show that x cube plus y cube plus z cube equal to 3xyz. This is again a question. Okay, please mark it as important. So first write down the formula that you just learned. X cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz is equal to x plus y plus z multiplied by x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. Okay, but you know we are already given that x plus y plus z equal to 0. So the whole of this term will become 0, right? So it will be nothing but x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz equal to 0. The whole of the RHS term will become 0. So 0 multiplied by any number will be 0. So therefore x cube plus y cube plus z cube equal to 3xyz. Hence proved. Right? So this is something which you have to remember. Always remember, whenever you have x, y, z, if you add it up and if you get it 0, then x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. Let's do a question now. Based on this, the question is, without actually calculating the cube, find the value of, say, minus 12 the whole cube plus 7 cube plus 5 cube. Okay, so you are asked the cube of 3 numbers. So the minute you are given like this, your A is nothing but minus 12, B is nothing but 7, C is equal to 5. First of all, find what is A plus B plus C value, which is nothing but minus 12 plus 7 plus 5. Right? This is nothing but minus 12 plus 12. It's equal to 0. Right? So, if A plus B plus C equal to 0, then A cube plus B cube plus C cube is nothing but the value is 3ABC. Okay, therefore, which is nothing but what is, just substitute the value. What is A? Minus 12. What is B? 7. And what is C? 5. Right? Just have to calculate it. So this is nothing but minus, you have your 36 multiplied by 35. So let's put it, let's do it here, 36 into 35, 18. Okay, so 0. So you get it as minus 1260. This is your answer. So you are not directly multiplying or finding the cube. This is using this formula, right? Using this algebraic derived identity that you have been able to solve it. Okay. So that's all in your, that there ends your polynomials chapter. So we studied factor theorem. Even before the factor theorem, we studied how do you factorize with middle term splitting, studied about the types of the polynomial, different types, the degree, value of the polynomial. Moving on, factorization using factor theorem, remainder theorem, and then algebraic identities, factorization using algebraic identity. So these are all the important concepts that are there in polynomials. Hope you understood. Do check out the playlist you have if you haven't, and do subscribe, do comment if you have any questions, and I'll make sure I reply it in a video. Thank you so much. Do share it with your friends.